So I'm in a bit of a situation here. As you can see, my bars are pretty unaligned. Oh wait, can I borrow your multi-tool? Do you have one?
Bro. Well, you may have ended up like this guy sometime while you were riding. You didn't come prepared for trailside repairs and you ended up paying the price. Well, today we're gonna give you our top 5 most overlooked MTB products that might end up saving your bacon out on the trails.
Having a multi-tool can either make or break your ride. And having a good one can be the difference between getting off the trail and sleeping with the mountain lions. Even just a simple multi-tool with just some Allen wrenches will do the job. But if you wanted to splurge and get this Crank Brothers and something or other, 19, with Torx wrenches, flathead and Phillips head screwdrivers, and a chain tool, that'll get you basically all you need. Say you get a flat. This Crank Brothers cigar box is all you need. It'll have bacon strips to plug tubeless repair. It'll have CO2. You can basically fix anything that has to do with your tires. On the topic of having a multi-tool, frame storage is one of the best ways to keep one with you. The two main types of frame storage are going to be like a frame bag, such as Liam's, or in-frame storage in my carbon frame. Though we don't have any, you can also get things like a 1-up EDC that goes in your headset or head tube, or things to go in your bottom bracket. There's lots of options for frame storage. All right, let's talk prices here. So a little decline pouch like this is probably gonna run you about 30 bucks. The 1-up EDC to go in your headset is going to be probably around 60, and if you want in-frame storage, that's probably gonna be 4 to 5K. Money! Some pros and cons of a frame bag are it's cheap, it's flexible, and it works on every bike. But some cons are it doesn't always stay up the best, and it's kind of difficult to use sometimes. Some pros of in-frame storage are it's sleek and it works with your bike, and you can hold a lot of stuff in there, but obviously it's not the most affordable, and it's not super flexible. Some pros of the 1-up EDC are it's very easy to access, it works on pretty much every bike, and it's very sleek. It takes up unused space and you can barely see it. Some cons are they're not flexible at all. You can't change anything that you put in there, and it might require some extra work if you want to get it in there and out.
So our next topic, and probably the most important one of today, is color coordination. It's actually been scientifically proven that having a well color coordinated bike reduces your Strava lap times by up to 15%. So what I have on here is just a few oil slick bolts and oil slip grip collars. But I mean, I feel the benefits. Next up, we got knee pads. I don't even remember the last time I went on a bike ride without knee pads. I bring them to Owen's house when I'm just riding over there to hang out. And they have completely saved my knees a few times. A good example of this was I was at Trestle one day off camera and I went off a lip weird, and yeah, my knee would have got pretty banged up if I didn't have my knee pads, so I thank them for that. So let's talk about affordability. A good set of knee pads will probably run you about $50 to $75 deep, which isn't too bad to save your knees. In the grand scheme of things, $50 to $75 is nothing compared to what knee surgery costs, which is like $20,000. So it'll save you from having knee surgery tomorrow. So Owen behind the camera has some Fox and Darrow knee pads, and I have more sort of downhill geared knee pads from 7IDP. So whatever works for you really just is what you should get. Ugh. Cool. So you just spent like $4,000 on a new bike. What do you get to protect it? Frame protection. I have like a transparent camo design, but you can also just get fully clear, or you could get like a design. Also, it's not just for your frame. You can get protection tape for your fork and your cranks and things like that. Also, your bike might already come with some down tube and chain stay protectant. That is a sign of a good bike. And while we're kind of in this topic of bike protection, you can get a bash guard, which oftentimes comes with a chain guide, and that'll just Save your chainring from some of those big hits, which have helped me quite a few times.
But not me.
Cockpit tuning. This includes things like upgrading your grips, levers, and just putting everything in the right position. And all sorts of bars have different sweep, rise, just find whatever works for you. If you get carbon ones, they might have a bit of engineered compliance. And you can also adjust the length of your stem. I would go shorter if you're doing any serious mountain biking. Also, you see like the spacers in your headset, those adjust your stack height so you can put them on top of the stem for a lower stack height. And that will orient more weight onto your bars instead of your pedals. Bar width also matters. I think my bars are 780 millimeters, but most come stock with 800. I would cut them down if you're anything less than like 6 feet or so. It's really just personal preference, and I mean, the narrower your bars, the more nimble they'll be. Also, something I forgot to mention is that this little knob here adjusts the reach on your brake levers so you can have them sit farther in or farther out. And that is gonna wrap up our top 5 MTB products that are most often overlooked. Let us know if you want to see more like this, and we'll see you next time. Remember to bring your multi-tool. The dropper level. A good dropper lever can be good. A good dropper lever can be beneficial and just like good.